It gladdens me to know that Odin prepares for a feast.
From mine enemies!
Unleash your inner Viking. 10 life lessons from Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnar Lothbrok from the series Vikings was an embodiment of brute strength, masculine charm, and intelligence. Unlike most Vikings, he was excited about the unknown, was open to any idea, no matter how strange it seemed, and he became the greatest Viking to ever exist, conquering foreign lands. Although his kind of violence would not be permitted in these current times, there are some lessons you can learn from him that will change your life. 1. Always be curious. Ragnar's insatiable curiosity led him to discover new lands and expand his kingdom. However, it isn't limited to just physical things. He also has a deep curiosity about human nature, culture, and beliefs. This was evident in his interactions with the Christian monk Athelstan. By embracing his curiosity, he was able to expand his knowledge and understanding of the world around him. When faced with new challenges or opportunities, embrace your curiosity and be open to learning. By doing so, you'll not only expand your knowledge but also enrich your life experience. This will also help you stay ahead in both your personal and professional lives by keeping you engaged, motivated, and adaptable to change. To cultivate this same level of curiosity in your life, you must make a conscious effort to seek out new experiences, read books on unfamiliar subjects, and engage in meaningful conversations with people from different backgrounds. By doing so, you can broaden your perspective and gain a deeper understanding beyond your inner circle and the world you know. 2. Develop your leadership skills. From episode 1 of the first season, Ragnar was still nothing more than a foot soldier to his king. Nonetheless, he had already built a small following around him and had people who were willing to follow his lead. This was evident when he was able to get some of his men to follow him on an expedition into the unknown. There's a popular quote that goes, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." Ragnar's leadership style was one that inspired loyalty and respect from his followers. He led by example, showing courage in the face of adversity and always fighting alongside his warriors. One memorable instance was when he led his men into battle against King Ael, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. His bravery and determination rallied his men to victory. In addition to leading by example, Ragnar Lothbrok was also a master at inspiring and motivating his warriors. He knew how to bring out the best in people and was skilled at delegating tasks to the right people. He was also adept at making difficult decisions and taking calculated risks. To develop your leadership skills, you can start by honing how you talk to people. You can also work on building trust with your team by being transparent and authentic in your interactions. A leader is one who doesn't ask things of others that they wouldn't do themselves. 3. Forge strong alliances. Throughout his life, Ragnar forged strong alliances with various individuals, such as King Horik and King Egbert. These alliances helped him achieve his goals and expand his kingdom. In one example, he formed an alliance with Jarl Borg, despite their initial conflict, to ensure the success of their joint raid on England. With the introduction of social media, many people have lost touch with what it means to form bonds with people. Forming strong bonds goes way beyond receiving likes and comments from your friends and family. You must focus on building meaningful relationships with people who share your values and goals. It might be at work or just generally with people who have the same goals as you. This could mean attending networking events, reaching out to industry peers, finding a mentor, or simply being open to meeting new people. By forming these connections, you can create a powerful network of allies who can help you achieve your objectives and advance your life. 4. Learn from your enemies. Ragnar was known for his ability to learn from his enemies, adapting their strategies and tactics to improve his own. This was evident in his encounters with the formidable warrior Rollo, his brother, who taught him valuable lessons in strategy and combat. This was quite common in the past, where enemies would study themselves and each would try to find a way to better the other. With that mentality, everyone was able to advance in technology and knowledge. While you don't have any wars to fight or enemies to conquer, you can still apply this mentality to your daily life. Study the people who are in positions you want to be in and analyze what differentiates themselves from others. Seek out constructive criticism from people who are successful in their respective fields and find ways to better yourself. This could also mean learning from a competitor's success in business or adopting a strategy from an opposing team in sports. 5. Be fearless in the face of adversity. Throughout his life, Ragnar faced numerous challenges and hardships, yet he never backed down from a fight. He displayed immense courage and determination even when faced with seemingly impossible odds. One notable example was when he led his men against the forces of King Ael, despite being outnumbered and outmatched. To develop a sense of fearlessness, challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and try new things. Developing fearlessness means simply confronting challenges head-on and refusing to be intimidated by hardship. This doesn't mean being reckless or foolish, but rather having the courage to push through tough situations and persevere in the face of adversity. Embracing this mindset will help you build resilience and overcome the hurdles that life throws your way. 6. Stay true to your values. Ragnar was a man of strong principles, unwavering in his beliefs and values. He demonstrated this through his commitment to his people, his family, and his gods. His strong moral compass guided his actions even when faced with difficult choices. Throughout the time he was alive, he stuck to his beliefs and never wavered. Even though he lacked backing from his people on some of his decisions, it didn't change who he was. One of said moments was when Ragnar started befriending Athelstan, who was a priest. Even against the advice of Floki, he continued listening to his teachings about the Christian God. To stay true to your values, you must start by identifying what's most important to you. Consider what you stand for and what you believe in. Make sure your actions and decisions align with these principles. Don't compromise your values for the sake of expediency or popularity, as this will only lead to regret and dissatisfaction. Weak men follow the crowd and what's comfortable. Strong men path the way for others and create their own narrative. 7. Show compassion and empathy. Despite his fearsome reputation, Ragnar Lothbrok was also known for his compassion and empathy. He was able to connect with people from different backgrounds and cultures, forging bonds that benefited both him and his allies. This ability to empathize with others and show compassion made him a respected and beloved leader. Most people underestimate the power of compassion. Every day we meet new people, and sometimes those people might need your help. It might not always be financial support, it could be emotional support. Practice empathy and compassion by putting yourself in other people's shoes and considering their feelings and what they've experienced. This will help you build stronger relationships and grow as a person. 8. Take calculated risks. Ragnar was never one to shy away from taking risks. He knew that sometimes the biggest rewards came from the biggest risks. However, he also knew that acting recklessly could lead to his demise. That's why he always took calculated risks, assessing the potential benefits and drawbacks before making a decision. Many of you have the potential to be great, but many fail in the process due to the lack of attempts to make calculated risks. At some point, you may have a dream about a life you want to be living or something you want to accomplish. Don't be too scared to take a leap of faith. To succeed in life, learn to take calculated risks. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try new things, but always weigh the potential risks and rewards. By taking calculated risks, you'll be better positioned to achieve your goals and create a life full of excitement and adventure. 9. Stay true to your word. Ragnar had a reputation for being a man of his word. He never made a promise that he couldn't keep, and he always followed through on his commitments, no matter the cost. His honesty and integrity earned him the trust and respect of those around him, making him one of the most respected and admired leaders in all of Scandinavia. Over time, his reputation for being a man of his word grew stronger. His people knew that they could trust him to always do what he said he would do, and this made them feel safe and secure under his rule. Even his enemies knew that he was a leader who would never betray his principles or his people. In the end, Ragnar's commitment to his word proved to be his greatest asset. It set him apart from the other leaders and made him a legend of his time. His legacy lives on to this day as a shining example of what it means to be a man of integrity. Learning how to stay true to yourself will lead to others trusting you and showing loyalty. 10. Be humble and modest. Despite his accomplishments and status, Ragnar remained humble and modest. He never let success or power cloud his judgment or lead him to arrogance. This humility endeared him to his people and earned him the respect and admiration of both friends and foes alike. Humility is everything. Practice humility by recognizing that you are not foolproof and that there's always room for improvement. Acknowledge the accomplishments and talents of others and be willing to learn from their experiences. By maintaining a humble and modest attitude, you'll foster an environment of growth and collaboration, both in your personal and professional lives. The journey of Ragnar's life offers valuable lessons that can be applied to your own. By embracing your fearlessness, strong values, adaptability, compassion, decisiveness, love for family, thirst for knowledge, and humility, you can strive to become a better version of yourself and unleash your inner Viking. So grab your shield and axe and get ready to conquer your world, one life lesson at a time. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about how to unleash your inner Viking, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Skål!